Anyway, my name is Hank, and I'm an addict. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God, for allowing me to get up this morning and to be able to be here and travel here safe from Buffalo. I'd like to thank this committee. I didn't get no phone call from Phil. He was out at Recovery in the Woods. And when I seen him, because I used to come here for a couple of years straight with some other people, and they just stopped coming. And at the time, I wasn't driving, so they stopped coming, so I stopped coming. And when I seen Phil, because we had grew a friendship from the time I was coming here. When I seen him and he seen me, we got to talking about this, and you got to come down and speak. And I said, okay. You never told me I was going to be the damn guest speaker. September 29th, I celebrated 21 years clean. And in the 21 years I've been clean, this is the first time I've ever been asked to be the guest speaker anywhere.
Wow.
I've spoke at workshops and things like that, but this is the first time. So when he asked me and he told me, I was more than honored. The theme is for the newcomer. I've heard a lot of good sharing today. It's always good to get away from my area and hear some different people. Because we got stars in our area.
You got them here.
We got motherfucking stars, man. To get away and hear some different people is a blessing for real. Newcomer. If you hear, latch on to somebody, man. Latch on to somebody, anybody, that you can trust, man, that can help you in this. Because if you think you can do this by yourself, you got a problem. Off the muzzle, you got a problem. And the reason why I say that, because when I was a newcomer, I was in a facility back in Buffalo, and it was an all-male facility. And when I came around and they told me that get with the men and ask for some help, I thought I was going to have a problem. Because coming around here and having to open up to a bunch of people that you don't know and tell them that you're gay, I didn't know how that was going to sit with y'all. I thought I was going to get talked about, I was ridiculed, and all that has happened. But 21 years later, I'm still smiling. See what I'm saying? And that shit is hard. Hank shared about the honesty around here. If you don't come around here and get motherfucking honest, you're going to be in trouble. Okay? You can't keep hiding that shit that you think you hide. Because it's going to surface on your ass, and you're going to have a problem. Okay? Because I come around here and I share honest. Okay, I'm going to share honest tonight, and if it bothers you, go home and call your sponsor. Okay, because I got a motherfucking problem. See what I'm saying? I smoked crack. I did all that. I'm 61 years old, so I grew up in the 60s and 70s, so I drank the Wild Irish Rose and the MD. I did all that shit, but that wasn't my drug of choice. A man has always been my fucking drug of choice. To come around here and try to stay around here and do something different is painful for me because I grew up here a lot.
We love you, man.
The last fucking time I shared here, I left here in a motherfucking relationship by my goddamn self. We exchanged phone numbers because the motherfucker was cute to me. We exchanged phone numbers. We talked on the phone damn near every other day. I was in love. He ain't know what the fuck was going on. The disease of addiction is a mean thing, man. And I don't give a fuck how much time you got. See what I'm saying? You don't come around here. I heard somebody share earlier about being in a step 12-step program and not doing no motherfucking steps. See what I'm saying? I didn't have to do a fucking 4-step to find out I was gay. I was fucking gay when I got here. And that was scary, and it's still scary 21 years later. Because I live by myself, and I hear the pillow talk on plenty motherfucking nights. Still to this day, with 21 years clean, I'm still going out picking up motherfucking tricks. I ain't got no lover. I ain't got no significant other. But I'm still human. I got wants and needs. So shit costs. I just don't pick up no motherfucking crackheads. Because them motherfuckers steal. I know, I smoke crack, so I know what the fuck they do, I just don't go there, But it's like trying to get better with life, period. I'm not saying I enjoy doing that type of shit, but I'm trying to get better in some areas because that's what y'all told me I'm gonna get better. I walked in here today because I'm an Oakland Raider fan. I'm from Buffalo, motherfuck Buffalo. I'm an Oakland Raider fan. See what I'm saying? And I came in here with my Raider jacket and hat on and shit, and I seen them Steelers jerseys and shit. Motherfuckers got the look in and fuck y'all too, shit. And I ain't got nothing against the Steelers, but don't be motherfucking looking me up and down because I got a Raiders jacket on.
These motherfuckers are
okay. So, but I come and being who I am and coming around here, man, I had to learn how to have fun, man. I had to learn not to be scared of y'all. Because I know I ain't going to be accepted from all of y'all. I know all y'all ain't going to like me. Just don't fuck with me. Because I ain't that punk bitch for real. See what I'm saying? And I have to share like that all the time at home because you always, they reach out to the newcomer, reach out to the newcomer, reach out to the newcomer. And then when I reach out to the newcomer, by the time the newcomer get back to me, he telling me some shit some motherfucker done told him about me because I'm pressing up now. Ain't no shame in my motherfucking game. If I'm gonna press, I'm gonna press. I know what it takes to get a motherfucking newcomer. A few dollars. Hell, he broke. The fuck, shit. So that's what the fuck that I deal with. And that's what I've been dealing. Even with 21 years clean, man. It's like, and I know this ain't how it's supposed to be or whatever, but that's the real world. See what I'm saying? So I ain't confused about living in the real world today. I don't disrespect people. I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me. You ain't got to like me. Just love me, motherfucker, because I'm trying to get one more day like you.
That's right.
That's all I'm trying to do, man.
Right.
But it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard and it ain't hard. I put it like that. So coming to these type of things and sharing with the newcomer, you need to know, man, that you need to open up. I've heard earlier tonight, if you got secrets, you need to tell. Secrets will keep your ass sick. And don't come around here and think because you get a fitted in a bus pass that you cured.
Man.
Okay? You got to come around here and do some work, man. You got to. You got to get that sponsor, man. You got to get that person that believes in you and wants to help you in your recovery. You got to. You got to trust somebody. I had to. My first sponsor, I've only had 2 sponsors since I've been clean. My first sponsor, he sponsored me for 17 years. When I first asked that man to sponsor me and told him my story, he never judged me. He never looked at me different. He said it ain't about that. It's what you want to do about your problem and how we can help. And I ran with that man. I ran. Because where I came from, it was hard for me to talk to another male unless I had a motive. If I became chummy or buddy with you, I had a motive, man. And that was because I ain't that feminine dude. So I grew up playing basketball and football and all them other sports and stuff, right? So I, and I tried that shit, Marcus.
What happened?
I tried walking with the switch and girl this
No,
thing
you
and
didn't,
us,
man.
child, please. I tried that shit, but that shit don't work for me, man. No, it's like, man, okay. It's like, man, trying to overcome them obstacles in my life, man.
Man.
It's like I said, I'm just trying to get better, man. So, and this is always scary for me, man. It's always scary for me to come up here and open up and share, because sharing honest is the only way I know how to share.
That's right.
That's the only way I know how to share. And I ain't got no problem reaching out, asking for help today.
Help somebody.
With time clean, man, it's okay to ask for some help. Because from what I heard a long time ago, you ain't never too old to learn. Learning means listening a lot of times. Listen to what people are sharing and what they saying, man. And if you can identify, there's a lot of us, want to compare some shit. I ain't as bad as him or her or whoever, you listening to, you ain't that bad. And then before you know it, you get another white tag. Asking yourself what the fuck happened. Listen, man. Listen to people, man. Ask questions. If you don't know, ask questions. The only dumb question is the one not asked.
That's right.
Don't feel like, because you know how we get. We old. I don't see a lot of young guys up in here. I was 40 motherfucking years old when I got clean. So we old, man. The pimp game is over. The pimp game over.
I hear you.
Shit, that's my experience. Shit, I thought I could still do it. That shit don't work.
Snake up.
That's over, man. It's like we old, man. Going back out getting high for me is old. I can't snatch no motherfucking crack and run today. Motherfucker catch motherfucking ass. Go catch my motherfucking ass and I don't have a problem.
Get raw.
So it's like, Newcomer, come around here, man, and take the simple suggestions. They call them suggestions. It's like I told people, tell me what to do. Because it's like Phil said earlier, I remember my last high. I remember being a supervisor at work and having the plush furniture and shit all in the house and all that, just at the end game to be living in a motherfucking cardboard box in Martin Luther King Park. And I lived in that motherfucking box for 2 weeks and told myself I was okay. Climbed out of my box every night and went to work like it wasn't shit. Wow.
Help somebody.
Going to work, man, and other people were seeing what I couldn't see. I had no motherfucking mirror in my box, so I couldn't see nothing no way. We get motherfucking high, we told the fuck up, but you look in the mirror somewhere, you don't see no problem. I didn't anyway. Weighing a motherfucking 110, 115 pounds and shit. Man, look at me, man. I was little. I was smoked the fuck up. And people at work telling me, Hank, you need to get in there. I'm all right. Until September the 28th of 1995. After I had got paid that Thursday and smoked the very motherfucking thing before motherfucking 11 o'clock that night. That morning of the 29th, I was looking out my box because I worked at a laundry, so I had the blankets and the pillows and shit. I was comfortable in there, And I was looking out my box, and I was looking at the sky, man, and it's like a moment of reality set in. It's like, dude, It's September, the end of September in Buffalo, New York. You can't live in this motherfucking box in the wintertime. Man, you know, that shit came from somewhere. You know, it just, and that, I called work, told the other supervisor, yo, come and get me, and they did what they did, and my last stop, it was a facility where at that time you had to be intoxicated to get in. And I didn't have but 70-something cents. And I got, back then, Peels was the cheapest beer you could buy. And I bought a 2-liter of one of them. And I drank it, and I got there, and he told me my numbers wasn't high enough. And they had about maybe 4 chairs sitting in the lobby. And I grabbed that motherfucking chair because I owed the dope boys, and I was on the run and shit like that. And I told dude, I'm not going nowhere unless you call the motherfucking police. And it just so happened, the dude behind the desk at the time, I went to high school and played basketball with his brother. He went back and he came back and he's saying, Hank, I'm going to let you in, but I need you to promise me you're going to do what you need to do. And I've been cool on ever since, man. I ain't looked back, man. You know, it's like we be looking for God to do some miraculous shit that you can see. Just allowing me to get in there was God. Just allowing the motherfucking dope boys that I owed money knew where I was at in the park in the box, and they didn't come and fuck me up. That was God. You know, it's the little things that God do, man, that we have a tendency to overlook. You know, I'm 61 years old and ain't never been to jail. And I can knock on wood. Don't get me wrong, I always wanted to visit for a couple of days, and when I get done, let me out and shit, you know, but I just, just a visit, man. I'm just saying, man, what the fuck, I ain't never been, visit, shit.
We get a ring.
I know, you know, just for a couple of days, you know, then they can let me go, shit. I ain't trying to stay up in there, and I ain't never been there, man. You know, my mother has been my biggest supporter since I've been clean. My mother got 32 years clean. She came out to Recovery in the Woods. She's been coming. She comes every year, man. She was mad because she missed the clean time countdown because she had more time than anybody in the room. And she was hot about it because she was busy watching somebody else's kids and shit. She was cussing me out and shit, you know. Fuck you, I tell you to watch nobody else's kids, you know. But it's like, she's been my biggest supporter, man. You know, it's like, and I've shared this at home, man. And I'm going to share this with y'all that I know. If anything, if you get a call about something that happened to my mother, y'all come get me, man. Because I ain't promising nobody I'm going to stay clean if something happens to my mother. And I'm being motherfucking honest, man. I don't know. And I heard people that went through this and whatnot, man. But me and my mother been had a bond for 61 years, man. Ain't never been no motherfucking father. You know, so I'm letting people that I know, you know, if y'all hear about it, man, come and get me, man.
We show up.
Man, I don't know, man. You new guys in Curry, see what you do? You get up and cry in front of a bunch of motherfucking dudes and shit. I like that shit, you know. I like that, man. I like getting up here being me, because y'all allowed me to be me around here, man. You know, y'all allowed me to do that, man. And I appreciate that, man, because if I had been treated any other way, I don't know if I'd still be here. Because y'all loved me until I've learned to love myself, man. And that's a good thing for me. So, I know y'all hope the Raiders beat Baltimore's ass tomorrow anyway. Nah, I'm done, man. Thanks for letting me share.